but he's kind of embarrassed G-Money a few times now. Something tells me it might happen again.
Yeah, and this is different to Furious's drop spot. If you do his studying, he normally does contest that major big building, but this time around, it's just going to play out that he's going to end up in the southwest portion. Reed on the other side is looking to fight it out as Stark Industries already kicking it off with a major AR shot from up above. And now the follow-up onto Scoped, who is here out of desperation. And it looks like there's more desperate peoples here. What is Chimp doing here? We haven't seen him here either. It might be another freebie for Reed here as he follows up to get the conclusion. Will he get it? I think so.
Oh my goodness. 1, 2, 3 for Reet, one after another. This is a great game for Reet. This is a good opportunity for Reet to potentially leapfrog back into that top 3 where I think he belongs.
Yeah, definitely. 3 elims already has propelled him upwards. Young Stiz is right underneath him. Doesn't look like he's going to be in a successful position to do anything. As Reed enters in with the beautiful crash head play from up above. That is one that you couldn't even guess Reed was going to hit you with. You got to love the consistency here now as 20 points fall into his favor. A big swing play here.
Yeah, it's as easy as 1, 2, 3, and 4. As now Reed gets 4 in a row to kick that off. That was an insane start for the man that dominated games 1 and 2 and really went quiet for games 3 through 5. Well, that's a good bounce back for him. Slack's now going to get tagged up. 38 HP total. Claw's going to take him out. Unfortunate for Slacks, because we do know Slacks, I think, had a decent showing overall and had a chance to really pop off in this last game. Claw shuts it down. Yeah, very seasonal in that gamer tag for carving pumpkins. You know, it's Halloween's around the corner for
it's a great
North
name.
American friends. I gotta agree. Very get me in the mood, get me festive. As now Jelty is looking to find Rex, both full health, both full shields. Jelty though is Jelty. 160 to start. There it is. Jelty now has 2.
And great control as well. Grabs the wall and the cone on the way inside while in the pump shot, just like that. Ridiculously and get a victory royale. I don't know. Anything's possible now as all the opportunity is open here on the playing field. This is a big fight here. Mac was going to get tagged up. Reed's going back in for another one. This time Mac was expecting it. He was looking in the right direction, and Reed gets absolutely worked. You can't use the same play twice against someone as good and as much of a veteran as Mac would. Here it is, though. Gonzo versus Commandment over in the Sweaty Sands. Commandment is up on the high ground. He's got a little bit of that height here. Gonzo, someone I always root for because he's from the Bronx, just like myself here. You got to here. As now Commandment trying to do the best with the little bit of high ground that he has. It's looking pretty good for Commandment. Commandment he's deadly, man, especially when he's in the top 10 like this. Side jump's not going to be enough from Gonzo. Commandment's got that pressure cooker. He's trying to do something big with it.
Can he get a pop? We'll see if he can. 1v1, burning through the builds. That might be it for builds down to wood, at least potentially. Commandment, though, going to get boxed in. Gonzo, not going to get shot by Commandment just yet, but the longer they wait, the longer they have to make this rotation. No jump pads in the game right now. They're vaulted. Meanwhile, we do have a replay on screen of AV as it looks like Spooky tries taking his chances, but it's not going to be enough. AV gets the elimination.
It's not looking too good for Gonzo as he loses the wall in a big tag here. 1 minute's going to go off, and that's it. He's back against the wall here, down to metal, almost out of material now. Commandment hitting those shots, trying to get the cadence down to take the wall. Big shots are going to trade back and forth, though. Commandment now has something to worry about. Fear is setting in. Who's going to find the next one? Because the next one's going to end this battle here now. Just enough HP for both of them to be one tap from the big charge shotguns. Even a low ground peak should be enough here. Commandment playing the cat and mouse game, looking for the exchange. Gonzo doing the same. Even the pickaxes are nerve-wracking here. It's the Storm Zone that's buying into the time zone. Commandment has the med kit to buy it. No, he's going to miss the shot there too. He's got to be careful. I don't know who's going to take this one Fallout. It's close.
Oh.
It looks like Gonzo from the Bronx comes out on top.
That's exactly right. Gets the med kit to follow. Going to pop the minis first just in case, but now has a long road to follow to get all the way back inside the circle. And of course now bounce pads will kind of help, but it's going to be difficult. Needs to find a car, needs to find something. Gonzo gets the elimination on TSM's very own, but we'll see if it's going to matter.
He's got the med kit, he's got the bandages. You know he's going to be A-okay here. He should be, especially with the vehicles now to rotate on out. It's going to be a great story she wrote if Gonzo can break his way into that top 5, top 10. One major elim here onto Commandment is really going to set him up here. Switching vehicles now, trying to jump in the fast whip. This is definitely the right call right now as he's got a lot of distance to cover. Get his ride right so you continue to stay on in the game.
Hey, been there. You know, I know all about running out of gas. I've been there running out of gas on the side of a road. Not a good idea on Fortnite or in real life. Now, Zexro against Void, though. Winner will get some gas if they need it, if they want it for this next rotation. Because guess what? It's a far rotation. It's a max rotation for Zex. He gets one. He gets a good first shot. Meanwhile, Polarized finds himself in a fight. AV against Runons in a fight of their own.
Polarized is going to get the best of AUC there. And Runons now at 147, looking to break his way into top 10. Can he best AV now? AV is the one playing the outskirts. He's a bit pinched here, though. Runons is in a rough situation. This is a bad spot. 11 HP. And now, AV setting up for the potential boost into the box as well. He's got all kinds of situations to play off of. Yes, Runons felt super uncomfortable having him that close. And no, AV still trailing his way through. I love that he uses the ramp play right there as well. The phase through to set up the vision blocker there. It's such a great play. Looks like it's not going to be enough, though. Runons getting hurt here.
Yeah, the third party is way too strong right now, and one of those members of the party just says, hey, you know what? Not worth my time. This is a max distant rotation. I gotta get out of here. I got a dip set. It looks like it's gonna be AV, and AV ends up on top. Nice job, great plays from AV, now sitting with 111 points. You saw a replay right there, Polarized hunting down AUC for the first notch on his belt this game. It's the first elimination. He's gonna need a couple more. Dejan has won a game, got second place in another. He is not as desperate, I wouldn't say. 236 is Dejan's points. And of course, first place is Furious with 307. So if he wants first place, I'd say he has to play with some urgency. If he's content with a top 3, top 2 finish, maybe he wants to sneak into the second place, he's got to just perform, make it late game. But look at that. The harpoon gun play going to come through to get some loot.
Perfect situation to be in here, having the harpoon to go and draw everything right into you. Stress-free there. And that's a big elimination for Dejan, one who does not find mid-game frags very often, already setting himself up for the proper track on up to the top.
Yep. Wise decision. Nobu Divine takes out Cracked underneath his feet on the replay screen. Whoop! There's the elim on the replay. Meanwhile, Hocus healing back up, getting back to as full as he can possibly be, which is 121 effective HP. Needs to be careful. This road jump pad would be great. Crash pad's got to suffice. Bizzle standing in no man's land. It looks like Hocus gonna be content, rotating through, finds a pick on Bizzle. No man's land is not where you want to be.
That's a major shot there, but he's got the attention of Tab right behind him. This is a player who was there before. Tab's gonna go in and rotate on. But what a big frag here. It's not the impact that he was probably looking for, but it's enough to get him more HP than what he started this rotate with, and at least a little more material to keep him alive in the game. Okis continue to squeeze on through. Remember, Furious, your game 1.
That is the question, and all 3 of them are alive. I think we're going to see a crazy finish here, Monster. We always said it's going to be so hard to top North America last month. What Mars did, what Bugha almost did, one elimination away from upsetting Mars, and hard to call that the upset, but that's where it was. Bugha was behind that entire tournament, clawed his way back. Can it be Dejan? Can it be Skittles? Can it be the like to make a performance? Okis, of course, right behind them, significantly behind the overall with 284. Of course, we'll see if it's going to be enough.
Not only that, one of the hardest terrains we've seen of the night here. It's getting late. It's midnight right now, and it's feeling like the midnight vibes because this zone is not forgiving. It's demon hours right here for sure. Dejan looking out to the distance. Only 28 bullets left to reload his rifle with. Skittles, though, is going to be the perspective we're jumping in with, and he's in the lead. It's going to go to Old Bills. This is looking like it might be Skittles' time as he's looking out to the distance. Will he find one? He's putting shots down. It's Okis on the rotate as well. This is all big decision now for Okis because Okis doesn't have a single build Fallout. He's out.
Yeah, it's not looking good at all. Skittles is trying to say, taste the rainbow as he's going to try and get one. We'll see if he can. We're going to back on board with Dejan. Claw takes out Crip. Zuki gets out eliminated in this one. Top 20 player is out. That's another opportunity for the players like Jelty, who I think are alive. Bully still in it. I've been very impressed with Bully's ability to stay alive in this one. TSM Zexro gets taken out by Dejan. That is huge. That is massive.
3 eliminations. He hasn't been doing it before, but all of a sudden he's finding his second breath. He's finding his second win when he needed it the most. Okis too. Okis is at 256, still staying alive with no material Fallout. He doesn't have anything, but they are above the storm surge. They're still in the game.
How is he still alive? He needs to find an impact frag. He needs it quick. Mars OW and Skittles in a 1v1 for high ground. Oh my goodness, Mars could be shutting down Skittles. Skittles decides to try and take it. Ego challenge, yes please. takes the crash pad the wrong way, I think. No, he didn't. He's still in circle with high ground.
All of a sudden now, Skittles has height, 272 points. What is he gonna be able to do here? Oak is still alive with the one single elimination. He's not too far though. One victory royale can be the difference to take first place here. 307 is the point threshold that you have to break. These are your final moments. 28 players alive. As one and every single player goes down, points are divvied out. Okus needs this. He's gonna follow up. The wall break into the box, and no, he doesn't get it. He does get the follow up. Bye-bye one player, and that's the refresher that he needed.
Unbelievable pick from Okus. He's been living on a prayer. He's been living on a thread that could be snapped, could be broken so easily, but not yet. Skittles, meanwhile, is just holding high ground, chilling. TG gets one, Okus gets another. You gotta be kidding me with his performance. He's not done yet. Okus is on an absolute tear, and Skittles wants to win with high ground.
And here it is, the charge is cooked all the way. Can he hit it? No, he's gonna get taken out, 284. The story's over. Dijin's at 297 with 5 eliminations. Can he do it now as well? He is out of material, just 2 builds. Make that one. Who fishy underneath in the low ground? 14 players staying alive. He needs to literally stay alive. Wait a second, Skittles finds the elim, and now he's on high ground too. It's on to Thomas. This is a close game. Skittle gets hit by Bully. Can Dijin find it too? Oh no! Dijin's out, Fallout. He is out of the game.
He needed 2 elims to win it. He needed 2 more to secure it. He did not get it. It's all up to Skittles. Did you say Skittles got taken out by Bully?
He's down. He's out.
No way. What a finish. Bully is going to bully Skittles out of a first place spot, potentially. We'll see where the leaderboards stand. On board with Bully with complete high ground. He's playing so incredibly well. Macwood from TSM. He guaranteed us a strong finish, and he's showing it.
The story continues now as Macwood wants a piece of that top 5 action here. He's going to find another one out to Brutal with a breathtaking shot right there. That's going to be a 6th elimination. He's showing us why he wanted to be here. And another one to follow up as well. Justice has been served. 7 now for the big boy, and it's a low ground battle. Will Bully choke this one out? He's got the high ground once again here in the final moments.
Joji gets Macwood, gets a double, leaves himself in a 1 versus 1 against Bully. Last time Bully lost it. This time Bully says no. He gets the first shot on Joji. Can he get the second? Yes, he does. Vanished Bully is going to do it. The kid from Florida, the controller player, ends up on top with the victory royale.
Furious in first place with 307 points. Only a 7-point difference from Skittles. But even beyond that, a 1-point difference between Skittles and Dijin. Okus right behind them as well. But then from there, you see the points starting to drastically vary.